Welcome to Jesse Kills Zombies. So that was definitely the coolest intro I've ever done. So, let's see what to talk about. As you've all noticed, I hate geometry. I really do. I hate geometry a lot. So, we're sitting in class today, and as soon as I walk into class, there is a square on the, that looked more like a rectangle. Anyway, there's a square on the active board, which if you don't know what an active board is, it's basically like a net TV. It shows what the teacher's doing on the computer, and they can do, like, it's touch screen, so they can do all kinds of work on it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. There's a square on the active board, and inside this square is a circle. And the problem is, it gives, like, the perimeter of the square or something like that, and it's like, find the area of the circle. Why? Where am I going to use this in life? Am I going to be watching TV one day and suddenly come to terms with what I've been missing my entire life? There's a circle somewhere in my TV, and I can find its area if I get the perimeter of my TV. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. And then we were doing this other thing with, I don't even know what it's called, something about triangles. And in our geometry book, there's this thing, real world applications, and it's like, you can use this to estimate the height of monuments. Why would I do that? I don't need to know how tall a freaking monument is. And it's not even the exact height of the monument. It's an estimation of the monument's height. Why would I waste my time? God, geometry is pointless. It really is. Who cares about geometry? Who cares? 'Cause I don't. I certainly don't. No, I don't. So, anyway, on to more important things. I lied to you all yesterday. 'Cause I told you that I was gonna ask that girl out today. Well, a certain friend of mine, let's just call him Dre Jacobs for today. Yeah, he was being a total D-bag today. Like a complete and utter douchebag, and he kept rubbing stuff in my face. So I just wasn't even in the mood. Honestly, I couldn't do it because he was like messing with me the whole time. So I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'm not asking. Not today. So maybe I'll get around to asking her tomorrow. And maybe Dre Jacobs will be absent or something. Because he seriously ticked me off today. He's a really cool guy when he wants to be. But today, God, he totally ticked me off. Like, completely and utterly ticked me off. My ear, like, itches right. I'm thinking about getting it pierced. Yeah, check that out, you know. Get some piercings right there in the cartilage, you know. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It itches. I don't know why. But, I look like a retard, I bet. I bet I totally look retarded, but I don't even care. Oh god. Oh yeah. Today was a really good day overall. Like, totally good day. Up until Trey started messing with me. But, so in other words, the bus ride this morning was awesome. And I really need to go ahead and get my license. I'm tired of my permit. Hold up. I got a haircut since then. Here we go. It was behind my laptop. I look amazing. Yeah, not really. It's a good thing I got my haircut. So, my license should look cooler. Because I got a haircut since then. Yeah. What else to touch up on? Oh yeah, don't trust girls. I mean, girls can be really awesome, But there's this girl at school who I can't really mess up her name, so we'll just call her Anonymous because if I try to switch the first and last initials of her name, it would be exactly the same because her initials are WMW. So I'd have to switch her middle name, and then that would just be retarded. So, yeah. But anyway, so you can't trust girls because I told her something today, and now, I mean, she just like straight up told people. So, don't trust girls. That's where STDs come from most of the time. Okay, so that's a total lie. Girls did not cause STDs, but the moral to the story is don't trust girls. Matter of fact, don't trust guys either, because most guys are single-minded, one-tracked pervs. Not saying any names. Certain guy named Wody Kyatt. Anybody from Pleasant Hill knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, just switch those initials around and you'll get it. Yeah. He's a cool guy, too, though. He can just be really perverted sometimes. So, let's see. Yes. Back to my geometry story. So, in the midst of me wondering where I'm going to use this, I turn around to my teacher. And this is what really got me, because she can be a really, really, really mean person. I mean, I hate to say that, but she really can be. Like, she's always in a bad mood. So, I'm sitting in class and I'm looking at this. So I turn around and look at her and I ask her, where am I going to use this? Because honestly, I can't think of anywhere. And she was like, well, I could tell you, but I don't feel like thinking about it. So I laughed and I said, oh, sure you can't. So she starts looking it up on the internet because she can't think of anything. And then she can't find any way we're going to use this on the internet either. So she's just like, because I'm the math teacher and I said so. So, of course, I've got to make some wise crack about it. So I was like, yeah, you stupid mathematicians and math teachers just make this crap up to give us something to do. I mean, we're not going to use that. And she's like, whatever. And that was the end of that conversation. Jesse won. Geometry 0. I win. Man, I love being smart. It's freaking awesome. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I might make another one in like a few hours or something. But I smell food cooking, and I'm hungry. Jesse kills zombies.